Good morning, YouTube fam. Welcome back to Trucking with Nick. I am Nick. So it is currently 6:35 a.m. Central Time, and we are at Love's in St. Joseph. Close out all this. We just finished pre-trip. Went through the systems check. We ran in a little bit earlier and grabbed some coffee, and then we came out and started our pre-trip. So currently the video from yesterday is still uploading. I don't know what it is with YouTube, or if it's my phone or whatnot. I think it's my phone because I didn't get any dash cam footage for yesterday either, apparently. So I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so today we have 955 miles, if I remember right. Yep, 955 miles to our destination. We want to knock out about 700. That's my goal, 700. Not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen. Unrealistic number. But I want to knock out at least 550, if not 600 today. Just so that tomorrow is easier. This morning I had my alarm set for 4 to get up and head out. It didn't happen. I was like, I hit snooze until 5, and then I was like, you know what, no, not happening. So I hit off, reset an alarm for 6, got up at 6. So then I didn't even want to get up. Then I was thinking about setting, I actually did set an alarm for 7, and I lay there for a minute or two, and I was like, no, I need to get up and get moving. I was going to be late. Currently our ATA is midnight, so if you add a 10-hour break in there, plus a fuel stop, plus 2 fuel stops, or 30-minute breaks, that makes 11 o'clock. So we have some time to make up, which we will, because it's based off of like 60 miles an hour, 55 or 60 miles an hour. So I'm sure we'll keep a more than an average pace than that. But other than that, we're gonna get going. We're gonna hit the scales and double check our weight, make sure we're good, especially going back into Oklahoma, and then we're gonna hit the road, Jack. Other than that, I am going to leave you here, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see what this trucking life has to offer. Peace. Welcome back, YouTube fam. This is Nick, back again. So we are currently at the TA in Hillsboro, Texas. Drove a total of 631 miles today. Not where how far I wanted to get. I wanted to get about another 70 miles or so, which I knew was almost impossible. But at least another 20. I was looking to get to at least the rest area just outside of Hillsboro. Well, we got that TA, plenty of spots here at the TA, so yeah, we did go over about 4 minutes on our time, thanks to doing about 10 miles per hour through Fort Worth. I-35 was so backed up there all the way through Fort Worth. Like, you got into Fort Worth maybe a mile, and it slowed down, and it was 10 miles up until about 10 miles from here. Like once you got out of Fort Worth, I sped back up, but it was 10 miles an hour pretty much the whole way through Fort Worth. It took almost 2.5 hours. It took about 2 hours to get through Fort Worth, from the north side all the way through. Freaking ridiculous. Most of the time that would be a 30-minute drive. So there's no way I could have predicted that slow of a pace through Fort Worth. It's never that slow. Not, at least not that I've ever been through there. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if you guys have ever had to deal with the Fort Worth traffic at that speed, like, usually 35 west is faster than 35 east. And, like, I don't know. The GPS kept trying to have me get on the, like, the side street and take some other way around. I didn't know that way, and I'm not about to go through, like, downtown Fort Worth. So I didn't listen to that. And then I couldn't get over to get on the tollways in time. No one wanted to let me over. Otherwise, I would have jumped on the tollway and we would have made it. Would have cost the Werner a little bit more money, but it would have saved me probably a phone call and an ass chewing. Or probably an ass chewing once I get to Laredo. Anyway, we got about a 6-hour drive. 6 to 7 hour drive till we get there. Get to Laredo. It's currently saying it's 363 miles. So, yeah, about saying 6 hours to get there. With current traffic and everything. So that's not bad. We'll get up at 4, leave by 4:30ish. I think we can leave by 4:30. What time did I finally park? Yeah, 6:30. So yeah, we can leave at 4:30 and get there hopefully by 10. Yeah, what a day. Started off perfectly fine. Now made it all the way to Paws Valley, Loves. Made that time great, you know. I saved about 30 minutes, 45 minutes off the time that it said to get here, based off of the 65, 10% slower than 65. So we were able to do that real well, even through Oklahoma City. It was just Fort Worth. Fort Worth blew it all out of water. Yeah, don't know what to say. Don't know what to say on that. It's a bunch of popucky. Like, I wanted to manipulate the clock and go off duty while I was sitting there in traffic at a dead stop. But I guess I could have probably went on duty as long as I wasn't moving, but might have saved me that 4 minutes. Might not have. Just, it's frustrating. Second time in, like, the last couple weeks. I feel like. And it's not like I planned, like, to be close, like, within 15 minutes of the time that I said to be here. No. I literally had an hour and a half, 2 hour buffer to get here based off of the time that it was saying. It was literally 6 miles where there's a couple 6 mile spots were adding 20 minutes. Like, you can't predict that. 6 miles adds 20 minutes. Like, 10 miles an hour. Freaking crazy. But that's, I avoid Dallas most of the time to go during the busy hours, during like the normal hours, and yeah. There's nowhere to stop just north of Fort Worth either, really. So, I don't know. I think there was, but it was going to add like an extra hour onto tomorrow. Like, I'm not looking to, I got to start heading back north to Illinois tomorrow. So, I didn't want to spend all my drive time tomorrow driving down there tomorrow. I don't know. That's, trucking life. Frustrating. Some days can just be frustrating. But anyway, I'm going to call it here. Debating whether or not go in IHOP or just make something out here. It's a little bit of a walk down over to IHOP.
It did stop raining though, so it might be the opportune time. But yeah, other than that, you all enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to figure out my night. So yeah, peace.